The Chinese data center market is, without doubt, probably going to be the largest data center market in the world. Is the Chinese market more advanced than elsewhere, or is it catching up? Well, there's certain parts of the data center market that are great. There's millions and millions of Chinese people connected to the internet, but there are also very large parts of the data center infrastructure market in China that needs to internationalize its standards. But Chayora is a Hong Kong-based company, which is a very significant part of how we work. So Hong Kong is a territory of China, so it has some benefits. It's not actually China mainland, but it has some benefits of doing business in China for international companies. So we're based in Hong Kong, but we have offices in Beijing and in Shanghai, and people based across the globe as well. The differentiator for Chayora in the data center market in China, I guess, is that we are bringing international standards to the table. We're working very closely with the Green Grid, Uptime Institute, local authority design institutes in China, the OpenStack community, so Open Power, Open Compute, and the ODCC, which is the Chinese, equivalent of the OpenStack. So we're working very, very closely with the way that innovation is working from an IT level through to M&E. So to make sure that we're doing high density capabilities, which is unique in China. But we're also working very closely with the carriers in China, with the power supply companies. So providing renewable energy where we can, and we have sites that do that, clean energy where we can't, but secure power, data connected centers in China at international standards. Is the data center market in China open to inward investment, foreign money? The answer is absolutely it is. They're very keen to have investment from international companies, not only in terms of capex and money, but experience and knowledge. And that's something that we're very, very keen to do in the cities that we're in. So we're making campuses in Tianjin, in Shanghai, in Hangzhou. So Chayora really is the sort of go-to company for international companies to invest and to do data center business in China. In 2017, we've got a data center going live in Shanghai. We're working very closely with the relevant authorities, probably looking at sort of a tier 3 type facility if people understand that language, but running at international standards of security, operations, uptime. So that's going live, and we have space available immediately, 3 megawatts of IT load. I guess the unique piece of that is that it's high density as well, so up to 30 kilowatts a rack. All these things are what we'd suggest are unique in China. But we're also expanding into campus-style data centers, very large scale in Tianjin, which is in northeast of China near Beijing, but also in Hangzhou, Liang, and other provinces in China. Is China a market that people want to do business in from an international point of view? Well, I would suggest that lots of companies that we talk to don't necessarily want to do business in China, but they have to. And doing business in China is complicated, but will be very, very rewarding. And Chayora is the company that will hold your hand and make it work. We have sites across China that work very, very well, and I think that we'd be delighted to speak to anyone on how to do business and make money in China.